Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and today we are talking about the Unreal Military Asset Bundle. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, didn't we talk about that yesterday? Am I having deja vu here? And, well, yeah, we did. And truth of the matter is, I screwed up. Yeah, so there were some really cool features of this bundle that I didn't cover. Again, I was in a bit of a hurry to get it out. I always try to cover the Humble Bundle stuff as fast as possible, but in doing so, I really sort of undersold just how good this bundle actually is. So in this video, I figured I would revisit it, kind of show you the things that I screwed up and how this bundle is actually even better than what I thought before. And I think as a result, I can actually come in here and show you some of the assets in the bundle, such as this one you're seeing right now, which is the resistance level. So it's not just about weapons, by the way. There's about 4 or 5 assets for creating environments, and I'm going to showcase all of those to you in this video as well, kind of a way to make up for the fact that I'm covering the same topic twice. So if you saw my video yesterday, again, I still hold that this is an excellent Humble Bundle. It is a great thing. For the 25 USD, you're getting incredible value here. It's from both Dekogon and these guys right here, which I forget their name again, but it's Yarawa Interactive. So between those two is where all these assets are. Now, I said that you could get half of them on Humble and half of them on Yarawa's site, and I was actually wrong there. First off, you can get everything on Yarawa's site. So what you see here, all of the assets in this bundle are available for download here. I've had no issues with the download speeds. I get about 5 minutes tops for a 3 GB asset, so no problems for downloading speed, at least for my end. Also, one thing I didn't notice is that this one right here, the military bundle, this is actually all of the Dekogon stuff. It's just kind of grouped together into a single bundle. So one of those things, if you're looking for it, all of the stuff is here on the Yarawa site. But the even better part, and the part that I missed over big time in the previous, is this little button right here. This didn't exist before, and unfortunately, it is a manual process, but what you can actually do is request, so you give the key that you use to redeem your product, you put it in here, you give the email address for your Unreal Engine Marketplace account, and then they will manually add these to your Epic Marketplace account. So big mistake on my behalf. I didn't see this. Now, I did file this yesterday. It does take a bit of time, so it's not going to be immediately, unfortunately, but the good news here is you can get all of these assets that you got today into your account. So all of these things will ultimately be hooked into your Epic's account, so you can download them from the Epic Game Launcher after the fact. So that was kind of one of the negatives I said in my review yesterday. Well, the good news is it's not actually a negative. You can get these easily converted, but you do have to fill that little form out. But the form is basically give them the product key, give them your email address that you've hooked up for your Epic account, and you're good to go. Another thing that I didn't really talk about because I hadn't downloaded any of the tank models. Here, for example, is one of the Leopard, was it Leopard 2A7 demonstration levels, and there's about 8 or 9 tanks in this bundle. All of the modern tanks, Challenger 2, T-14 Armada, if it actually exists, and let's see, the Korean Black Tiger, the basically everything except for the French Leclerc is actually in this bundle. But what's even more impressive is this is fully rigged. So if you go ahead and actually play this, you get an actual game. So you've got fully rigged tanks ready to go, basically drop into your game. You have zoom mechanics here, and watch this. We even have damage. So you see that tank is now on fire. So it's set up for chaos physics to actually set up and burn and get destroyed. So there's a lot more to all of these tanks. They're fully set up with blueprints for controlling them, for special effects, for damage effects, and everything else. So these tanks are just literally drag and drop game ready. And as you saw, they're actually also very they're good looking. They're a real-to-life recreation of actual tanks. I'm still not 100% certain that Yarawa should be using the actual tank names. I know we discussed that in the comments on the last video. Using the actual names is normally one of those things that you would have to get a license for. But again, I'm not a lawyer. I am not going to counsel you on that. But since this video is here, I'm also going to showcase quickly the other environments that come with this pack. So here is a subway environment. Obviously, it's all modular. So this is a demonstration level of all the stuff you get to create it. So you get the subway turnstiles. But as you can see, everything is super, super high resolution, super high quality, good details. We got ticket booths over here. We got some advertisements. We got some cutoff or boundary areas here. So obviously you could use these in any kind of environment, not just in the military genre. Another one here is the quarantine tent. So if you're doing your zombie apocalypse game, you got a decent number of assets here. Don't forget, you also have a number of assets for doing populating the worlds with, stuff like mortars and boxes and crates and checkpoints and security points as part of this. So again, I'm just focusing on the environments today. But here is another one of their environments. This is, again, a medical quarantine style tent. Then we have the Resistance Holdout. I showed you this one earlier on. This is basically, well, apparently it's French, environment of kind of military barricaded stuff. Everything you see here, all the sandbags, all that stuff, can obviously be used in whichever environment you wish. I'm going to probably do an upcoming video on how you can actually use Unreal assets across other projects. First, how you export the assets out from here into another project. I'm also going to probably showcase a plugin, a paid plugin, unfortunately, relatively cheap, that shows you how you can manage all of your Unreal assets in a kind of a centralized way. Stay tuned for that in an upcoming video. And then another one we have here is the firing range. So the firing range is exactly what it sounds like. It's an underground firing range. There's nothing over here, and there's nothing through this door. But if you go through this door over here, you see you've got weapons. Then we've got props and bullets and refills and targets and so on. Amazing, just the level of detail they put in these things. Okay, I'm not a gun person, so I don't actually know what this is. So let me know in the comments down below. Oh, it's a gun. I don't understand what that is. Is it for putting your gun on? Anyways, and then over here we obviously have the shooting range where you can go ahead and shoot the guns. And here again we've got a variety of different things. We've got targets that have actually been shot up. It's kind of amazing the amount of stuff that they put into these, the amount of detail in these levels. I'm always impressed by it. So that is all of the environment. So if nothing else, if you watched yesterday's video, hopefully this video at least gave you a more in-depth view of what the assets actually are. And this bundle is very, very good. Even if you're not just into the military stuff, by the way, if you're not into the Unreal Engine side of things, also going to, in an upcoming video, show you how you can get things out of Unreal and into, say, like the Godot game engine in literally seconds. There's definitely some hoops, but if you just want to get an asset, a textured asset out of Unreal and into another game engine, it is super simple as of Unreal Engine 5.1. So I'll follow that up in another video as well. But what you're getting again here is this asset, this asset, and this asset. We looked at them, all four of these today, and then we looked at one of the tanks. But in addition to the Leopard tank we looked at, there's also T-90, the Merkava, the Armada, the Leopard, the Challenger, the Black Panther, and then the Mitsubishi Type 10. And then you get a number of props here as well, and then the Abrams is down here, I think in the free tier, to be honest. And then you're getting a number of, in props and environments for making your own settings as well. This combination really is a drag and drop Battlefield type game pretty impressively. You're even getting one NPC in here as well. But the big thing I wanted to point out in this video that I screwed up on before, all of these tanks are fully rigged, configured, blueprinted, and set up and ready to go with driving mechanics, destruction mechanics, firing mechanics, and everything else in there, which is super impressive. And then probably even more importantly, there is this Epic link here where there is a Google form you can fill out, and then all of your Yarawa stuff can be activated on your Epic game account, so then you can grab it from the Epic Marketplace. A big mistake. I screwed up in the first video. I apologize for that, but hopefully there was enough new content in this video to help you out. And again, if you do buy this bundle using my link down below, it can really help support the channel, and I do appreciate it. So let me know what you think of this bundle and of the additional details, and hopefully you will forgive me for my mistake, and hopefully I rectified it with this video. All right, that's it. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.